Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just a update here on Sugarmade. I haven't talked about them in a while. It's always kind of a struggle to even find anything on them. But just thought I'd do a quick video on them. I've done videos on them in the past. Still holding a couple thousand shares of this one. As you can see, it's not even a penny. It's quite a ways away from a penny, but you can buy a boatload of this one if you want. I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, so just state my opinion. But I don't know if this one has ever been a penny. Well, back here, a couple years ago, it was 20-some cents, but even if it ran up to that, that would be a pretty good return on the money. So 18 cents, but it hasn't even been a penny probably since right around in here somewhere. It's probably at least 2 years, so there it just keeps going down, keeps going down. It's right about January of 2020 it got kicked out of the penny club, so, and hasn't been a penny since, and it's getting farther and farther away from a penny. So but this is Sugarmade. Like I said, I've talked about them, SGMD, and it's 0.0002. So we'll go over this. Back here, don't pay much attention to it. They're still talking about paper products and that type of thing. I did want to point that out. Here you can see there in Monrovia, California. There's some info on Sugarmade. But what it is, it's an MJ delivery. That's what got me into it. So it's funny how they don't even have the right ticker there. That should be SG, not Q. Amazing mistakes that you can find here on websites. So, but this talks about a major supplier of the growing hydroponic cultivation sector today announced its intent to acquire the retail location Washington State-based Hydro for less, expected to produce approximately $5 million in revenues. So basically what I got into this one for is the MJ delivery, just as it says right back here. So you would think it would take off at some point in time. You'd think it's going to be a huge thing, a huge hit, so everybody can just stay home and get lit, get high, whatever you want to call it, and just smoke and not even have to leave the house and just pull up an order. But I thought it would be a good thing. Here's kind of some interesting comments, a conversation. 16 days ago, 1.8 million left on the bid side at 0.0002. That's pretty much what it is right now. So a month ago, Sugarmade, an emerging leader in the licensed MJ sector, pleased to announce the wholly owned subsidiary of Sugar Rush has entered into a management agreement. But I would like to talk about this one more. It just is such a struggle to find anything on this. I just did a video on Hexo, Tilray, probably due for one on PODX. That's a ETF. I have talked about it before. MSOS, MJ, a couple of those here on the channel. But Sugarmade, stock forecast, price, and news. There you can kind of see the days range, 52-week range. So just not, like I said, if you think this one's going to go up at some point in time, and I don't know what I have invested into it, I'd have to do the math, what the price was when I bought into it, but I think it's around 5,000 to 10,000 shares. But here it talks about still engages in paper and paper-based products business in the United States. The non-medical supplies and MJ products delivery service and sales. The company also produces and wholesales custom printed and generic supplies. I have talked about these brands before, the Bud Cars, Lemon Grow, Nug Avenue brand names. Haven't really heard too many people talking about this one, but I'm still holding shares in it. So reviewing Canfor Pulp Products and Sugarmade. both basic material companies, but which is the better stock? We will compare the two businesses based on the strength of their dividends, analysts, recommendations, valuation, earnings, risks, institutional ownership, and profitability. Insider and institutional ownership at 5.2%. Gross revenue $3.98 million. Price sales ratio is 0.60. Net income minus 5.93. So it's kind of doing a side-to-side. Sell rating 0. It's just 0 across the board. So net margins. Here it goes more into the paper products, MJ product delivery service, plastic cups, so just all kinds of different things. So it's just kind of interesting company. This is why I don't cover it more often than what I do, because it's just difficult to find information on this one. So Signs Management Services Agreement for MJ Product Manufacturing Distribution. Looks like a month ago, so there's not really even any updated information on this one. So as you can see, this is on August 22nd. Emerging leader in licensed MJ sector, pleased to announce the wholly owned subsidiary Sugar Rush has entered the management services. California MJ Micro License, a holder based in Desert Hot Springs, California, providing expansion the company's manufacturing and distribution footprint. License covers delivery, manufacturing, distribution, and cultivation capabilities. Will assume management responsibilities and operational control over manufacturing and distribution of cultivated MJ products as its partner, Jerusalem Grade Farm, which is licensed square feet of outdoor canopy area. There's a little bit more about Sugarmade. Investing in operations and technologies with disruptive potential, brand portfolio. So, but here's a quick look at their website. What's now for customers is what's next for us. We believe in a combined power of empathy, analytics, and creativity. So, I mean, the website's kind of interesting, but like I said, the reason I got into it was because of the MJ delivery that they have set in place, and I can just see this being a huge business at some point in time. So as it shows, MJ consumption is still extremely rare at dining establishments in LA. I mean, it talks about some of their Valley Farm, largest outdoor MJ farms in California, the Nug Avenue, I've talked about a couple times here on the channel as well, and the Bud Cars. So over here on Reddit, will it ever take off? That's what I've often wondered myself. 28 days ago, 20,580,000 shares and 30 million is on my agenda. Wow. Most recently, some have under increased by 40% and 80%, still growing. So that much, even if it went to a penny, it'd have quite a chunk, but that's just an insane amount. Go 10x or more in the next few months. I wouldn't say in the next few months, maybe the next few years. But it's not even a penny, so maybe it could 10x now that I think about the price. But over here on StockTwits, currently at 0.00, probably another 0 and then a 2. 000, high of 000. Flatlined, we gonna be rich. So A lot of people are totally optimistic on this one, including myself, and billions of shares sold off of Jimmy Chan, lowercase, 64 tons. There's always people talking about it, buying more stock this week. Last trade is reflecting 0.0001, when the right mind would be bidding 0.0003. Buying more stock this week. Biden dip. LFG. That should be Let's Go Brandon. I don't know what that is. Over here on MSN Money, still at 0.0002. And see if they actually give. Data loading has failed. I don't think they have any ratings on this one anyway, since it's a penny stock. But if you have Sugarmade out there, go ahead and list that in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information you'd like to share on Sugarmade. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.